Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Ash Echoes video. And wow, I can't believe it. It's been a month already since the release of this game for the global audience, because we know the CN1 came out a bit earlier, but Ash Echoes has been released worldwide for the global audience, as well as SEA, Southeast Asia, on a different server, of course. And yeah, so let's take a look at how the game has been in the past month and how I feel about the game right now. First things first, taking a look at the characters I have, and this was initially the main reason why I wanted to play the game, is because not only do the characters have beautiful 3D sprites, they also have wonderful 2D splash arts as well. I mean, just look at this Scarlet, oh my god, her on the motorcycle, absolutely gorgeous. And not only do they have waifus in this game, they also have husbandos. So you can see this is Luke. Damn, look at that handsome man. Yes, he is part of the Ash Echoes crew as well, alongside Laurel, our tank that has been with us since the beginning. So characters aside, I still think that the art in this game is so damn gorgeous, especially the 2D art. I honestly think the 2D art, I know they worked a lot on the 3D models as well, but the 2D art for the game is absolutely top notch. I really like how the art style is so reminiscent of these older beautiful otome mangas, if you know what I mean. It's just so clean and crisp, the lines, and yeah, it's a breath of fresh air. And I really like the character design as well as the color palette, and yeah, everything just looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So this was initially what got me hooked, alongside some of these, oh my god, saucy looking characters such as Begonia, which I'm showcased here. But anyhow, these characters got me through. So how about the gameplay loop? Well, you can see that most of the gameplay in the real-time combat is actually, or the way I'm playing it, is actually just auto for me, right? So it's got some really nice quality of life. Even the roguelike aspect, for example, the roguelike aspect, here we go, which is the Nexus part, also has auto, so it's very friendly and straightforward. And you can just press full auto, right, and click on your priority for the upgrades, and boom, it'll just do everything for you. You can have it running in the background, and you'll have your things upgraded, and that's it. It's really friendly. I absolutely love it. Okay, I absolutely love it. Now if we can exit before this takes, yeah, there we go. You can also save and exit. That's a beautiful part. You can also save and exit and resume this auto part for the roguelike mode at any time, which I think is such a huge bonus, because this was the part I was mostly worried about, right? Because I was worried that you know, this is gonna take a huge chunk of time, and if you do manual, because the roguelike modes are mostly manual, then it's gonna be a problem. But hey, that's not the case at all. And looking at all of the daily rewards, it's quite fast to do the dailies, and you have a bunch of guidance, upgrades, and resources that you'll get across the various phases. And not to mention that we do have foresight looking into the upcoming characters. So if you caught my videos on the upcoming CN banners, CN meta teams, you know that you know, you should be saving for some of the tier 0 characters. But if you're husbander or waifu lover, of course, you would have pulled for Bai Li and Cyrus for your husbando fire team. And this is what I think is a huge selling point, is that because there are husbandos and waifus intertwined, and some of the metas, they're very clearly split, right, between the husbandos and the waifus, you will have enough time to save between the banners, between the patches, to essentially go for your favorite team. So for example, this right now is a husbando setup with Cyrus as well as Bai Li, and the husbando lovers can get both of these, and they're good for the next few patches, as the waifu lovers wait for their tier 1s and tier 0 characters. So that is a very nice way of I guess satisfying both camps, right? So that is not bad at all. Now the other component I want to talk about is memory trace. Honestly, I thought this part was going to be super overwhelming, but hey, I usually just jump on Pridewind, and they have their memory trace recommendations and guides for events as well. So that part turned out to be pretty straightforward as well. Of course, I always leave their link down below in the description, so you should check them out. And last but not least, you probably didn't know, but look at this 3D or live 2D art that is available for some of these memory traces. Like, they look absolutely gorgeous. Holy I mean, wow. Wow. Again, the art in this game is carrying a lot of the component of the game, and I'm just so excited to see some of the newer characters and their memory traces that are coming up. I think it's absolutely top tier. Absolutely top tier. Now, with regards to everything else, I think one thing I do have suggestions for, and I've said it in my previous video as well, is that I really hope we have a longer time to prepare for tier 0 banners. And longer, not as in stretch the banners out, but right now I think we are on a 3-week patch, and it's a dual banners, right, during the 3 weeks. I think it'd be nicer if, for example, we can have longer patches in between. Instead of 3, it's 4 weeks in between, and then the banners will run for 3 weeks. I think that way potentially we'll have even more time to save for things, but right now it's not bad as well. I mean, we'll get a lot of resources at the very start, so this is a good bonus to have. But I also understand that you don't want this to be dragging on for too long, because otherwise people lose the hype and they want newer characters to come. So it's a balance between getting resources, enough resources to pull for characters, and then the banners to come to balance the freshness of some of these amazing characters. But overall, I think, again, I was drawn by the art, came here to check out the gameplay. It was more complicated than I thought, but in actual practice, full auto is completely fine, and you'll get through it no problem. Maybe just with some of the events, some of the bosses, if you don't know the mechanics, that is actually a bit difficult. Like the TV stuff that we did, and the clash of floats and challenging to like 300%. That, if you don't know about the mechanics of the game and how to deal with the boss, is actually a bit more difficult. But hey, this has been great because this event has been going on for 4 weeks, right? Oh, actually, now that I look at it, this event has been going on for a month. So it looks like our patches are 4 weeks apart. So ignore the part I said about longer patches. I want the banners to be a bit longer so that there's a bit of overlap, as in there's 3 weeks of Bailey and then 3 weeks of Scarlet instead of 2 and 2. So there's 1 week of overlap in between, but I guess, yeah, that might be a bit much. But anyhow, wow, I don't know why this patch felt it's so fast, but yeah, I'm very excited to see what is coming up next. Maybe they'll announce the next patch and the banners in a week's time, so we have 1 more week to decide if we want to complete the Fire Husbando team. If they do announce it, I will of course make a video and tell you guys what is coming up next. All right, so thank you so much guys once again for checking this video out, and it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.